Hey guys, thanks for joining me. We had just wrapped up River's story with his nephew. We're gonna hear back from River pretty quick, but I figured let's go take care of the psycho that's over here. That should be fun, right? I don't know if it'll let me go this way. It may yell at me and tell me that there is nothing over here. What's over here though? That's Smokins. Tire fire? Oh, there's a cyber psycho. As far as I know, no one claimed responsibility for this, although the wheels got Raffin written all over them, and it's on their turf. No signs of external violence, so the attack must have happened from inside. Either one of the Raffins cracked, or a prisoner of theirs tried to make a break for it. Either way, the fact that it's eerily quiet and not one soul seems to give a damn about it. Give a damn don't bode well. Keep your optics peeled. Well, I do know what's up there. Hold on, we're gonna get a different angle of this. I have a tickle in my throat, so if you're hearing me, I am trying my best to clear that out. Ow, 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 stop, gosh. Oh. Oh, I definitely missed. Oh, I'm okay with. Where you going, big guy? Trust me, we do not want me down there. It goes really badly if I end up down there. I edited it out to show you guys all the fails, but if I make it down there, he really hurts. I'm a guy. Can you reset? I love how he's so low resolution. Ooh, that sucked. That was not a fun fight. Hey, V. Hey, V, tuning a virtual got me thinking about you again. Got no idea how much I'm digging this right now. Splicing two emotive tracks together is super hard. There's a lot of noise I need to filter out for this to come out baby soft, but the contrast in our reactions, I mean, I'll give you shivers. Don't even have to amplify the emotional tracks. Nova. Hey, looks like someone's having a good time. That's cute. Cuteness has nothing to do with it. Megalopolis? Never mind, nothing. Alright, I gotta go. Bye. Alright. This shit is pointless. You won't get anything out of him, and the stench of all that blood is making me want to puke. Well, let's make some use of him while he's still breathing. We'll go for a ride. He'll help us with the gear out there. I've heard the Aldecados can find water even in the deep reservoirs. Like a living, breathing dowsing rod, you know. I mean, that's what they say, but we could test it for real. So we tie him to the front of the car so he can show us where to dig? Well, he'll be doing the digging, so he doesn't have to pull any smart moves. Sounds like a plan. Grab the gonk and let's go. Oh, you're an Aldecado, buddy. I'm sorry that happened to you. Okay, what am I searching for, guys? Oh, this way. Oh. This is new.
Who would have thought?
Oh. Lost our transport of parts for the new research center. Went missing on Eldorado turf. Cellbrite. R, meaning whose? Meaning biotech, technicas, but I'm making some private inquiries at the moment. We work on the same turf, but that doesn't mean we have to step on each other's toes. Cellbrite. Not our problem. You're in the bad lands, and out here you stand to run into all sorts of gangs and threats. Maybe you should have chosen a quieter location for that new center. The nature of the research demands discretion. We need it done out of the way and as far as the city as possible. If we were to hire someone to track down our cargo, how much would a job like that set us back? Well, considering the parent value of the cargo, the price would be high. In euro dollars, please, and with a deadline. Like I said, the price would be high and not just in euro dollars. We can get those with any contract out here. So what's your ask? Reverse transpiration xerophytes? But they're not ready for the market yet. We'll put them on the market, a prototype series, that is, unless you're in a hurry. All right, a small prototype batch, but I can't guarantee they'll grow. They're still in the testing phase. They haven't even been planted outside the lab conditions. And what sort of deadline can I count on for the recovery of our cargo? I'll start looking once those first buds bloom. Shouldn't be too long after. You were almost right. Turns out it was a prisoner who went cyberpsycho and managed to escape. Coincidentally, just happened to be an Aldecado buddy of a prisoner I rescued from the same outfit. Managed to take him down gently. Well, that was unexpected. I'll relay this to Dakota. Probably better if the family takes it from here. Quicker he gets back to familiar territory, the quicker he'll get back to normal. Saul was too valuable as a pawn, so it looks like they tried to beat as much useful intel out of this poor gonk and make Saul watch, hoping he'd crack. Eventually, they took him for one of their rides through the desert to separate them, and that's when things got out of hand. He probably mistook you for one of them. Good thing you were able to save him. Okay, now that bit is done. What was that right there? Alright, let's go over there, and then we'll get the cyberpsycho that's that way. I think it's safe for us to leave. Hey, in case you're looking, I'm at home. Oh, wait. Thanks again. Maybe I don't know everything about Cynthia, but I know she loves me. Fuck everything else, right? Right, buddy. Open messages. Waiting for you. Oh, okay. That was like a long time ago.
So, as much as I need you for this new gig, I know you need the adrenaline hit even more. There is a car sitting in the middle of a minefield out in the Badlands. I need you to grab it for me. The chances of you exploding aren't zero, but let's face it, isn't life one big minefield anyway? Details are in the attachment.
Another gonk who thought fate smiled on him.
He's probably smiling himself before he OD'd on Maelstrom's shipment.
It's what you get for sampling Maelstrom's supply. Strongest shit out there. Nothing else that could fire up their burnt-out synapses. Poor bastard. His output's probably out in Albuquerque waiting.
Oh, there you are.
Little Jiro's brain turned to jelly.
Gerald Johansson, this is the last time, baby. My last one, I promise you. Yeah, last time, 'cause you take a bullet. Didn't you see what I sent you? Militech knows the routes. Checkpoints are tighter. Baby, that's why I go through the minefields. I know the way by heart. They don't. They can't risk it. Not yet, anyway. It's gonna work fine. Then I'll be done. Just wait for me. Yeah, idiot. Micah guard, huge man. Alright. Oh. Guys, it's 'cause I want the goods. Never happy. Oh, of course it had to be common. Alright, car ride out in the desert. This should be fun. Maybe I should stick to the roads. Aw, for a while there we had a cactus as a hood ornament. I liked it. Alright, we'll stick to the roads. She doesn't off-road well. Oh my gosh, doesn't on-road well either. That'll buff right out. Oh no, we lost the door! I mean, in all fairness, this vehicle looks like it's been put together with paper clips and duct tape. Please. Do not get in front of me like that. That's how you get run over.
Well, well. These are the results I like to see. Until next time, sister. Gig closed.
Hi, don't mind me. Just hold myself to your junk. Like a restless spirit, careful now. Life still has many trials in store for you. More contracts are waiting. Alright, I think we're gonna go meet the Peraltes, I think were their names. They had a quest which is just as equally goofed up as the previous one we did with the river. Yeah, we all remember good old... We've been here before. Nobody's gonna say anything? Okay. Yes. Alright, side jobs, stream on. Yep. Actually, whoop. Little side turn here. Okay, RAM units by 2. Some of these descriptions, burrito XXL. XXL. Cactus juice. I tend to sell the alcohol because it's negative impacts. More cat food. Filtered rainwater. Easy beef. Daring dairy milkshake. Got escargot. We got a hot dog. Grape pie. Peach pie. I mean, the fact that there's such a variation in how many like food and drinks there are is amazing. Moon cheese, Metapang decaf, moon cheese Andromeda, moon cheese Sour Planet, moonshine. We're gonna sell that though. Mr. Whitey, Mr. Whitey Crystal, Mr. Whitey Mint. I'm gonna guess it's bubblegum. Paul Knight. I don't want to know how big her pockets are that she's able to carry all this. We have a keg of all things. Pop turd. Ramen. With that many M's, I'm gonna guess that's how that's pronounced. Sake. Slaughterhouse jerky, Slaughterhouse prime, Slaughterhouse veggie. Ugh. Spunky monkey. A taco. Allows you oxy boosty. A booster allows you to breathe underwater. Alright, let's get rid of that. Alright. For having the ability to have all of this jewelry, I wonder why it doesn't have the ability to wear them. It sort of doesn't make sense to me. I would think out of anything, you would be able to wear jewelry. I mean, it's implemented in the game, so why can't I wear it? But instead it falls under junk. V will automatically sell it. Okay. Yep. So we're coming this way. We'll grab that real quick. Be on our way. Inventory. I don't remember if I'm going into any kind of combat, to be honest. But since I have this stuff here, let's eat it. And might as well eat this fruit. It's been in my inventory for a century. The coming into the city is one of my favorites. I really feel like they did such an awesome job on the city. I love it. And apparently I was too busy talking about how I felt about this game that I missed my turn off. I don't think that's where the crime was taking place, but I still took these guys out anyway.
I seeing things? Or is there something there?
I don't know, is there?
About to get mad. Real mad.
Oh! I don't know why I was so surprised that they came. Oh, they came out of the garage.
I'ma get you. My new toys out. I'ma get you. Try my new toys out on you.
Yeah. Head for the corner of Gray and Malagra. Priscilla O'Connor's house is around there. You gotta break in, get her to tell you where that bitch Juliet is hiding. Nobody kills her, Chooms get away with it. Nobody. I got it. We're here, going in. And you got something? Lori, we've been talking to Priscilla for over an hour, and she's still saying Juliet left town and cut off all contact. Maybe she's telling the truth? Then get her to tell you everything she knows. Which way Juliet went, what she likes, where her family is, how she got in touch, when she might be back, how she takes her coffee, which way she wipes her ass. I want everything. And then what? Then I don't care. Oh, well, I'm glad those guys came back to finish out their tussles. They're practicing. I don't know where this GPS is taking me, but alright.
What's this?
Okay, real quick. To buy sand and death for the world. I heard a troubling click. My Geiger counter, may it rest in peace. I stood on a glass surface, some parts smooth as ice, others cracked and jagged. The earth that I walked on was formed from melted sand after a thermonuclear bomb detonated here, one of the 5 that fell on Dubai. I recalled old stills from the end of the 20th century, skyscrapers like crystal obelisks touching the sky, supercars, palm trees. Now, nothing. Like a surreal frozen sea blanketed by the irradiated dust of the Arabian Peninsula and glinting under the desert sun. But nearby, in the city's former suburbs, life continues on. Difficult, brutal, cutthroat, but life nonetheless. Few dare venture outside without a hazmat suit, makeshift or otherwise. Any sort of dwelling must be built with concrete walls measuring at least 13 feet thick, and without a single window. This offers survival, yes, but to what end? Unlike in the corporate haven of New Dubai, erected deeper into the Arabian Gulf, the average life expectancy of an old Dubai is a mere 30 years. Still, some have found advantages to life here. No visitors. Neither Netwatch nor any corporate special forces unit will deploy here. This land of glass and dust has become asylum for some of the world's most wanted criminals. Some say they are only biding their time until an early death delivers them to hell. Some say they are already there. Juice, top 8 dangers. Juice, an animal's favorite drink, a miracle elixir, the dream come true of every scrawny, twig-limbed skeletor that dreams of having boulders and chesticles. But is it safe? Apparently it poses particular problems for men. 8 problems to be exact. Here are the 8 dangers of using juice. 8, a temporary increase in sexual ability followed by a sharp decline. Men are also at risk of priapism and a perpetual erection. Sounds shimra, but it could be painful. Gynecomastia, or i.e. enlarged breasts, often irreversible. That explains, this whole time I thought that there was like a bug, or that maybe it was intentional, that there was a mix of female and male voices whenever you were killing, I noticed it with more with just the animals, but the animals, I can explain it. Balding on the head, but increased hair growth on the chest, back, stomach, and legs. Changes in your skin, such as acne on the face and shoulders. That explains their faces. Kidney problems resulting in increased protein content in urine. Kidney scarring may be an indication of focal segmental not even going to try. Muscles may grow asymmetrically, often leading to muscle weave tearing. Prostate cancer. It'll hurt every time you take a piss. And finally, the winner, liver failure resulting in jaundice and a pruritic rash, even fibrosis and cancer of the liver. Still interested? Not scared of the risk? Well, then good luck, and see you in the hospital. Interview with the queen of the Metro Jungle. Here's a tasty morsel for all those fascinated by the secrets of the Night City underbelly. After months of stonewalling and upsetting threats, I finally arranged an interview with a member of the Animals gang. We met in a bar on the far west side of Pacifica. When she pierced my eyes with her own slitted pupils, I thought back to those old wildlife docuvids I used to watch and realized I must have felt just like those gazelles did when ambushed by a pride of lions. Interviewer, truly, thank you for agreeing to this interview. They didn't mind your pack. Heard? A non-animal burst of laughter. They don't give 2 rat shits. Do what I want when I want. They got a problem, me and them can square up. Thing is, I know, all too scared to try. Interviewer, are all animals guided by the survival of the fittest principle? You bet your ass. If you ain't hard, you're a blood bag waiting to pop. That's why we bulk. Roids, modified horse growth hormones, at least half a day in the gym. Wait, what? Confused by... Did you say horse? What, you think animals is just some cute name? Humans are weak by nature. Hippos, though, they can eat a whole croc. Can you? And dude, tigers? 4-inch canines and 700 pounds of pure fucking majesty. And that's who we are, the alpha beasts of Night City, kings and queens of life and death. You sound like a poet. Ha! Say that again and you'll be wearing your jaw like a hat. Oh, Wes, well, is it true you reject the use of cybernetics? Yes or no. Co-processors can be hacked, so we steer clear of those. But retractable blades, metal claws, titanium jaws, leopard print tech leather, that's another story. Fascinating. Well, I won't keep you any longer, so let me thank you for your time today. Is there anything else you'd like to express to our readers? Don't fuck with the animals, Night City will rip you apart, chew you up, and spit out the bones. Interesting. Imperial poisoning. Imperial, for notes. Imperial, which attracts danger, is the poison resulting from irritability. This poison, a quite substantial one, is deposited against the walls of the nerve channels and then spreads through the entire organism. It's one of the notes we picked up from Anthony's place. The joy of influence. 5 simple rules. Exude authority. Speak with conviction and absolutes and never ever lose confidence in yourself. Number 2, practice the rule of reciprocity. Ooh, sorry. Make sure people always feel like they owe you something. Number 3, be unavailable. Make yourself seem like a very busy person whose time is more valuable than theirs. Even a meeting is a sacrifice. Number 4, demand engagement. Remember, if a client is forced to give you enough attention, backing out will be even harder. Number 5, make them like you. People like people who are similar to them. Never forget it. Manipulation, easier than you think. The most fundamental yet effective manipulation technique is what we call undermining. For the manipulator to get the target to do what he or she wants, the target must first accept the manipulator's opinion as true or valuable. This is the easiest to achieve by making the target feel inferior through harsh criticism. The more accurate, the better. The target will begin to earn for praise from the manipulator, becoming more open to cooperation. That is manipulation. Dear mother departs. The old die quietly, their dry hands giving a faint rustle as they fall for the last time. They tend to depart this world in November, at the darkest hour of the night, when dawn seems just as far off as the spring that will never return. They leave little behind, a small stack of last century's newspapers, a few chipped cups, clothes already smelling of the casket. Under their closed eyelids flits a muted kaleidoscope of memories, flashing by in no particular order. They die with their gaze fixed on the hardening diorama of a long life that, in its final moments, always seems to have been far too short. Teaching of the Temples, excerpts, Religion and Philosophy. Welcome truth that sleep and death are twin sisters, beneficent, healing, and vivifying. It's gradually making its way through the scientific as well as the religious world, bearing in on its winos faith and trust in a fundamental lays of life which underlie all phenomena, and casting down forever the great Moloch of fear which stands at the gate of all men's minds, ready to devour each child of hope which has been conceived and born in the joy of life. Time and space are annihilated in dream life because of the rapid action of the energy of mind. When freed from bonds of matter, and life in a state of dream is a foretaste of what life may be when the coarser grades of matter, which now hold the embryonic God-man in bondage, are refined, and the energy which now must act under all the difficulties man has ignorantly thrown up by unnatural, unwise methods and practices through countless incarnations, will then be guided and controlled by the higher or spiritual will of man, for the perfecting of a body as much superior to the bodies of the present races of mankind as the latter is superior to those of animal creation. Ugh, that was dry reading. Sorry. Other report. We encountered an isolated woman during a routine patrol. The woman seemed to pose a threat. When we requested her documents, the woman made a short, quick movement with her hand. I was forced to react quickly in defense of both myself and my fellow officer. I fired one shot at the woman. The woman was fatally wounded. She was found to be armed, and my decision to shoot justified. Where did that come from? Alright, we made it through all the notes that we collected. Let's see the paralysis. Paralysis. Any mispronunciations or funky words? My bad. All on me. Just when you think I'm an alright reader, I'll get hit with, like, that religion and philosophers. That's a very nice vehicle, thank you. I don't want it, though. Whee!
finish.
Thanks.
It's good to see you again.
Something happen?
Come on. Jeff will explain everything. He's just about done prepping for the debate. I've rescheduled all his meetings out of the office today. The office meaning here, so nobody will bother us.
What, bother us at doing
Mike,
what, exactly?
we're talking about the cornerstone
You'll
of my
know in a minute.
platform. I'm not doing a U-turn just because Night Court. No, I'm not sucking anyone's dick just so they can fuck me in the ass! Look, I gotta go. Make the amendments, we'll powwow later. V, glad you could make it.
Jefferson.
Grab a seat, please. I'll explain why I asked you to come over.
There we go.
We've had a break-in. Not the usual kind, though.
So unusual how?
A couple of days back, dead of night, something wakes me. A noise. I grab my pistol and come out of the bedroom. See a stranger. He looks like he's about to reach for it, so I pull the trigger.
Nail him?
No idea. My head started spinning and I passed out. No trace of him the morning after. I'd like you to find him. Find out what he wanted.
Why me, of all people? Wouldn't rather have a detective look into it?
Prefer to use tried and tested contacts.
Can't blame ya.
Former mayor's death? You unraveled that mystery. I trust you'll be able to crack this one as well.
Notify the badges yet?
We don't want any buzz around this. No attention, whatever.
You know. NCPD's full of people who like the occasional stray eddy.
If we reported a break-in, the media'd descend on us like a swarm of locusts.
No badges. Gotcha.
Of course, we notified SSI about the incident. Our private security.
Security look into this? Say anything?
This is where things get a little weird.
They claim there's no sign of a break-in or of a shot being fired.
Security cams didn't record anything. Guard outside didn't see or hear anything.
They suggested Jeff must have had a bad dream.
Convenient answer.
Liz gave security the day off so I could call you in.
Intruder, take anything? Break anything?
Nothing missing.
I haven't noticed any damage either. Jeff must have scared him off before he could do anything.
What did the intruder look like?
I can't remember much. It was dark. He was wearing some sort of mask. Or was it an implant? Couldn't really get a good look at him.
Elizabeth didn't see him either?
I slept through the whole thing. Election season takes its toll on you.
Said you passed out?
That's right. Just after I fired.
What then?
Nothing. I woke up in bed the next morning. Killer headache to boot.
Any idea how you made it back to your bed?
Nope. None. Elizabeth's at a loss too.
This security outfit, SSI. Who are they?
Been on the market the last 15 years. They have clients across the city. If memory serves, they came recommended. An acquaintance. You think SSI might be behind this?
No clue yet. Anyone besides SSI come to mind readily?
Could be the same people who were behind Mayor Ryan's murder.
Or Weldon Holt, Jeff's opponent in the race. The polls have him trailing Jeff.
But it could be anyone, really.
Jeff has many enemies, a lot of them powerful. We could sit here naming names all day.
I see.
That's why I called you, V. I need you to find out what the hell's going on.
Anything else you want to tell me? Or think maybe you should?
Nope, that about covered it. Liz?
It seems like everything. It's unlikely we'll learn anything anyway.
Honey, please. I'm sure V'll turn something up. So, you got all you need for now?
Wouldn't mind taking a look around the apartment.
Of course. Liz can give you the tour. Gotta run to a meeting. As soon as you learn anything, let me know.
Come on. Let me show you around.
Right behind you.
We can start where Jeff spotted our uninvited guest. I have to admit, sometimes I get fed up with all of this.
Politics?
So far, we've managed to effectively turn down offers to work with Night Corp, Biotechnica, Arasaka.
So far, you say?
If Jeff can get elected without owing anybody, favors or otherwise, that'd be the real victory. Jeff's
Hello,
office,
Night City.
Control room, storage, and flea market crammed into one.
Tight bites. You and Jeff must be putting in serious overtime.
Elections. You don't even have time to think about food, so you just order whatever's quickest. But yes, it's true, Jeff hasn't eaten it. This is where Jeff saw our intruder.
And fired at him here.
Right after walking out of the bedroom. At least that's how he remembers it.
Bullet holes. Cocked up. Someone tried to patch up the bullet holes. Assuming neither of you had anything to do with this.
No, of course not.
But throw out the pizza. It looks disgusting. He'll fight for you.
Seems a happy fam. That your daughter?
Sachi. Oh, we miss her. Her studies took her abroad.
Huh, where to?
Europe. An excellent school. She'll get a good education. I know it's an ocean away, but with Jeff running for mayor, it's just safer this way.
Department of Law at Asukaga Berkeley. Classy. You and Jeff graduate from the same school? Must have been expensive.
We were lucky. On full scholarships, funded by the Knight Foundation. A charity founded by Richard Knight's widow. They helped a lot of underprivileged kids with ambitions.
Honey, I really appreciate how much you want to help during your academic break, but I think it's best if you stay where you are for now. Everything here is under control. You should spend this time focusing on yourself. Take advantage of everything Europe has to offer. I get it. It's about me becoming a target if I get involved in the campaign. I heard Ryan died of a heart attack. I'm not a gonk. I know that NC mayors have a habit of leaving their jobs in a coffin. It's fine. Don't worry. Just watch out for yourselves, alright? And do what your security tells you. I'm writing on your behalf of Jeff. This is a sensitive matter which we could really use your skills and expertise. I'm hoping that you return the favor Jeff once did for the mocks. Can we count on you? Not sure if I can right now. Can I ask what this is about? Oh, it's Judy. It's about a certain brain dance. I'll be honest. The matter is highly delicate nature and discretion is as much as a professional analysis is paramount for us. Time is also of the essence, so I'm hoping for a prompt reply. It goes without saying that you'll be well compensated for your trouble. Believe me, I would if I could, but my hands are really tied at the moment. I know someone you can call, though. She's a merc, known quantity at the afterlife, does prim-tier work. They call her V. I'm sure she'll be willing to help. Thank you for the referral. Eric. Hey, Liz, sorry to bother you, but did Jeff mention anything about why he changed his mind about firing Lee Patel? One day we're both in agreement that she has to go, and the next day, when I bring it up, he says he has no idea what I'm talking about. To be honest, this whole situation baffles me a bit. Don't worry about it. Jeff explained everything to me. The truth is, what you agreed on just left his mind, plain and simple. Stress, I presume. In any case, certain circumstances have changed in favor of Lee remaining where she is. Please excuse Jeff, and let's all put this matter behind us. Understood. Thanks for clarifying. Right. There's a lot to examine. Hold on. Oh. No, it's this side. Okay, so that's in the bedroom. Sorry, Liz. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Vote for Paralysis.
We're paying the staffers and for the campaign out of pocket. And we keep all the campaign stuff here. It's cheaper that way.
Classy.
This is Jeff's personal machine. I doubt you'll find anything on it relating to the break-in.
New campaign ad. You know what, Leigh? I hate this commercial. I really do. A gun? Shooting a stack of legislation? Doesn't get cruder than this. What happened to running a campaign based on dignity, on giving my voters the respect they deserve? Jeff, with all due respect to you and your voters, whose commercials are wedged between Watson Whore and guns and horses? Commercials need to communicate with voters in a language they understand. Mercenary. This has informed my employees that you intend to hire a mercenary regarding the dubious circumstances surrounding Mayor Ryan's untimely death. I understand your concern, but I can assure you it is best to leave the matter to the police. Should you have reservations as to the police's integrity, then please consider allowing my people to look into it. On behalf of my team, I can assure total and complete discretion. Bet you can. Hey, Jefferson, I need you to toss a glance at some of those key aspects. The program, in particular, my suggestions concerning their anti-corporate stance. I feel like we haven't been on the same page about certain things recently. Eric, your tactfulness can sometimes be seriously annoying. As your chief advisor, I feel obliged to tell you this, Jeff. I know how important the public's perception of you is, but if you continue antagonizing the corpse, you'll be depriving this campaign of sources of potential funding and leaving us vulnerable to attacks by much more powerful actors. Don't make matters worse, Jeff, please. It's a question of sincerity, Eric, of staying true to one's ideas, not about pandering to the public. Besides, do you think I'm some kind of amateur? I know where the limits lie, and the corps know it too. I know how the game is played. Set your mind at ease. Good night. Fair enough. It's just that lately you've been acting a little bit unpredictable. Don't get me wrong, I know it's a position that's taken us a long way. I'm just worried you'll cross the line at some point. Anyway, remember, get a good night's sleep. You'll need a clear head. What happened? Jeff, can you explain to me why Lee's still here? I thought we let her go. Did something change? I don't follow. What are you talking about? Well, she's just here like nothing happened. She sent me a new ad today that apparently you approved. Am I going crazy or something? What the hell are you on about? Who told you to fire her? Because it most definitely wasn't me. If you got something against her, then speak up. As far as I'm concerned, Lee stays. Not like she was going anywhere to begin with. Pull yourself together, Eric. Okay, I must be imagining things. Forget I brought it up. Alright, we got something up the floor.
Iron. This Jeff's?
This? Mine, actually. But yes, that's the one Jeff used that night.
Wedding pic? Interesting backdrop.
I wanted blue roses, so we ordered a whole truckload.
Blue roses. You sure? Roses in this picture look pretty red to me.
Oh, of course, you're right. They didn't have blue roses, I forgot.
Uh-oh. Hey V, I'm gonna go visit Randy in the hospital. Want to buy him a present. Got any tips? How about a new record? Good thinking. How are you? How are you holding up? Question is, how are you handling all of this? Still haven't decompressed after everything, but at least I'm not worried sick. Randy's alive and that's all. Banged it up pretty bad. And Doc says she's incredible, but she'll pull through. Alright, take care, Riv. Tell Randy I said hi. You are a romantic.
Notice anything different in here after the break-in?
No, I don't think so. What do you have in mind?
Jeff said he passed out. Anything seem out of the ordinary? The bedding, its arrangement, any signs at all?
As if he was dragged back to bed, you mean? No, I didn't notice anything.
Mind if I take a look around?
Be my guest.
What am I supposed to be finding? Right.
Discharged booster.
Someone's been pulling all-nighters.
Either of you use energy boosters?
I don't. Not that I know of. Jeff, maybe? He works so hard. But it wouldn't be like him. He's always been against using any substances.
Any. Nicotine's a substance?
Jefferson has never smoked.
Really? Could have sworn I've seen him smoking.
Jeff? No, never. He doesn't go near the stuff.
Interesting.
Bloodstains. Not quite scrubbed clean. Where's the blood from? It yours?
I'm 100% sure it's not ours. Maybe the intruders?
Probably.
Oh, so that's what the highway looks like from up above. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm supposed to be focusing, aren't I? Guys, who is sushi just laying out like that? Weirdos.
Broken?
It was fine a couple days ago. We rarely use it, though.
kinda good, but weird. Like tripping on acid.
That happened to the screen a lot. Or to any of the others.
I don't understand.
What just happened a second ago? Didn't see it?
No? What?
Never mind.
Jesus Christ.
Think we're safe putting your security at the top of our list of suspects?
Violated our privacy. The sons of bitches! Under my own roof!
Used meds. Intruder make a beeline here after Jeff tagged him?
Talking to yourself again?
More and more. Ever since this terrorist started stalking me. Ever noticed anything out of the ordinary? Suspicious?
That they're violating our trust? Watching our every move? That they'd concealed a goddamn secret room full of spy stuff in our own apartment?
So you didn't notice, okay? Wonder how long they've been keeping this from you.
Too long. This ends now. I'm not letting any more of those freaks set foot! Ugh. My head.
Something wrong?
Don't worry about me. Do what you have to do.
Operation Condon, entry 0987. Typical behavior of the target exceeds acceptable variation range. Alpha has started using stimulants, most likely due to heightened stress induced by recent activities. I hereby authorize amplification of neural dampening. Despite objections from Security Chief Wallace, Subject Alpha has contracted the services of a local mercenary. This qualifies as extreme deviation for acceptable behavior and brings Alpha's overall stability into question. Emergency maintenance requested. That's a weird sound. Request to proceed with Operation Condon. Target Alpha has been approved. Joint maneuver will be conducted with Team Orange. Mercenary contracted by Alpha has appeared on site. Field agents from Tier Orange have successfully avoided contact. Orange reports that the mercenary does not pose any threat to the operation. Suspension of Operation Condon. An extreme behavioral deviation occurred while conducting planned maintenance procedure. Field Agent Blue 66M was severely injured by Target Alpha and evacuated by Teams Orange and Black. Operation suspension protocol has been initiated and only Team Orange is to remain on site. Team Black will continue observation until normal operations can be resumed, which will not occur before the audit and report summary from Team Blue. What the hell? Interesting.
Weird hardware. What's it for?
Connected to the wall-mounted screens. Wonder where else these cables run.
Practically prehistoric, but doesn't look older than a day.
Saw something like this back in the war. Transmitters. Militech was using them. Short-range UHF. Signal only travels line of sight, but it can't be intercepted.
Line of sight? Let's look around. See if we can't spot where our receiver is camping out. Got a vis on our receiver. Black van parked next to it. Gotta be our winner. Transmitter's within reach of our mystery van. Wonder if Elizabeth has ever seen the car. Liz, this is way bigger than we thought. Jeff's entire campaign could be threatened.
Let me worry about the race. Just tell me what you managed to find.
There's a transmitter on the roof. Seems to be conveying a signal to a van out front. Know who it might be?
We never set up any transmitter. And I don't know a thing about any van, but my guess is it's SSI's.
Don't really see any other possibility. But we still don't know who they work for.
So what do we do with the transmitter?
Nothing just yet. Let me check the van first.
I'll wait here. Just don't tell Jeff anything for now, okay?
Sure, whatever. I'll call him once I know something more substantial.
That's fine. Just remember it's the busiest time for Jeff right now. You can always come and talk to me.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, hello, Licka. To all teams, we're coming up to our scheduled maintenance works. You know the drill. Only one necessary agent remain on site. In the meantime, the security system will be switched off and scrubbed clean. To all teams, despite making my reservations known, Target Alpha has decided to contact a mercenary to look into a political matter. Though Alpha's worries might be justified, an outsider on site raises serious concerns. If you encounter the mercenary in question, do not talk to them unless otherwise instructed. Regardless, carry on your duties in accordance to standard procedure. I get it. All the TVs are malfunctioning. I'm gonna guess that's how they got them. Alright, let's get out of here. I know that there's other things I can look at. but I don't think anything of it is important.
How about we take the wheels, V? That van could give us the slip any second.
Yep.
Lady! Oh!
About to find out.
Don't lose them, V.
Oh, now you're interested.
We could expose a Corpo conspiracy here, V. I'm telling you. They could be Corpo's spies, or who the fuck knows what. Gonna lose him if you don't pick up the pace.
Can you get off of this?
You look at politicians and see a curated display, but behind the scenes it's all-out war. Citizens don't choose their representatives.
Then who?
The key players, string pullers. They spy on all the paralysis, look for weak spots, blackmail,
They're
rig
taking us
elections.
into Northside. It's cannon well, Johnny.
Careful! Target has corpse cyberware! Position now! Slice and dice! Slice and dice! Finish them, Haven't barely breathing! Fall back! It hurts! End of the fucking line! All right, get it together! The fucking conspiracy! Hey, you trying to get me killed?
Gosh. That was not fun. I hated every minute of it.
Pierced it, we're in.
Couldn't ask the NCPD for better records than this.
Pictures, medical records. Vulnerability to neuroplasticity. It's some kind of database. Brain scans, the paralysis, biological casts, neuroplasticity.
Fuck. What about that? The blue shit.
Fresh neural links. They're not spying on them, Johnny. They're fucking with their heads.
Mean to say someone's literally controlling our upstanding politicians' minds?
Uh-huh. Red blots are memory residue in the hippocampus region. See how they're bleeding into the blue?
So what are we looking at?
They're planting new memories in their heads, modifying their personalities. This is big shit, Johnny.
Fuck me.
Got other guinea pigs besides the paralysis, too.
Quick, download the data. Whoever comes looking for it, that's your suspect.
Shit! They're wiping the data. We've been made. Now they know someone's been in their database.
Wonder if they also know who.
Alright, I think I will call Elizabeth on the next video. This turned out to be longer than I intended. So thanks for keeping me company, and I'll be back pretty quick to continue on with this mystery. But first we're actually gonna leave because we don't want to be in here. When we sign back in, I don't. We'll park here.